Jalen Rager, when you're doing punt returns, you got to move up the field and give your quarterback some room. Every football team does it. It's called special teams for a reason. Help them out a little bit. What's up, guys? Welcome to Philly Halftime. That was an okay game. That was a pretty good game. If you didn't watch the first half, we were pretty bad in the first half. We had everything that go wrong went wrong. I mean, we fumbled the ball. We threw an interception. We were doing everything wrong. He threw an interception, but they gave it back to the Eagles and saying it wasn't an interception. That was an interception. We did fumble the football in the first half, but it came out 3-3. So your defense is keeping you in this game. Now, mind you, the Giants don't even have a starting quarterback. So if they had a starting quarterback and you were playing like a playoff team, you'd be getting crushed the way the game was going. Nick Sirianni, I didn't like his game plan in the beginning of the first half. He was throwing the ball more than running the ball. And we should be running the ball more than throwing the ball. And that's what our team is. It's a run-pass team. We got to run the ball more. After halftime, we started a little sluggish, but they started kicking it up a gear. And then Nick Sirianni went back to his run the ball more than throw the ball. And we started picking up a tempo. And we started scoring. But our defense didn't allow the Giants to get nowhere through the whole game. So you got to give our defense mostly the credit, because as they were working out their kinks, the defense, like, we got you. That's how I seen it. Singleton, he had an interception. He got an interception, scored for a touchdown, but he had a great game. Slay should have had an interception, but the sun was in his eyes. Jalen Hurts, from the end of the third quarter to the fourth quarter, had a great game. He started picking it up. I mean, he was throwing touchdowns. He threw 2 long bombs in the game. Jalen Hurts is getting me to change my mind a little bit. But when I start watching him pass, I hold my breath. So he has to work on his passing. Now, reporters asked him a question about why Goddard why he was wide open. How come he didn't throw to him? And Jalen Hurts explained it perfectly. You can't get any better the way he explained it. He explained it right. And this is why I'm starting to change my ways on him a little bit. I'm still not fully there yet, but I understand what he was saying. He explained it perfectly. You cannot take it away from him now. Everybody needs to leave him alone about the Goddard, because Goddard was wide open. He threw a ball beautiful to Devontae Smith. Only where Devontae Smith can catch it. Devontae Smith had to be a number 1 wide receiver and be able to tiptoe and keep his feet in the end zone. It was perfect. And Jalen Hurts threw one to Quez Watkins, for a bomb, for another 40 yards. He was throwing good balls. Jalen Rager, he actually broke one for 40 yards. He didn't go backwards 5 yards. He didn't go or 10 yards. He didn't go backwards. He went right up the middle. He wasn't thinking. He looked like he grabbed the ball and he just ran. But my problem with Jalen Rager is he never gets Jalen Hurts nowhere. He don't help Jalen Hurts at all. He don't give him enough room to go down the field. Like, can't you give me 10, 15 yards? Why do you always got to be here on the 20 or the 10 or the 5? Jalen Rager, when you're doing punt returns, you got to move up the field and give your quarterback some room. Every football team does it. It's called special teams for a reason. Help them out a little bit. But I want to see Quez Watkins do punt returns. And not Rager. Miles Sanders, he went out of the game with a broken hand. Jordan Howard, he's out. And I don't think they're going to be in for the Washington game. I think Miles Sanders and Jordan Howard are going to be out for that for them 2 games. As of right now, that's what I heard. But I know Miles Sanders has a broken hand, and he's definitely out. They said Jordan Howard is out as of right now, but it could change the way he feels, I guess. I mean, it's the same symptoms that he had when he was with Miami and all, and he had to go on our practice squad for a while because he wasn't feeling ready. So they're saying he's not going to play. Well, if we're going to play Washington and you won't have your 2 good running backs, then that's what, we had to deal with that. But right now we should dominate the Washington Redskins. Oh, sorry. Washington, no names. I still can't get over it. I'm hoping that when we go to Washington, they play just like they played Dallas. Didn't do a darn thing. Now, I think they got all their guys back from COVID. We right now have 8 guys on COVID, but we still have a couple more days. So let's see how that turns out as of right now. It was reported today that Johnathon Gannon is going to be a head coach next year somewhere. Now, as of right now, they're saying that. But I don't see a team who like who's going to pick him up as a head coach. So we might lose Johnathon Gannon. I'm okay with it. I'm okay with losing him. I'm okay with losing Johnathon Gannon as a defensive coordinator. He don't like the blitz anyway. Now, how do we deal with the Washington Redskins if we don't have a running game? Sounds like Jalen Hurts is going to have to beat them with his arm. I mean, you're going to have Boston Scott. You're going to have Gainwell, right? Let's see what they can do. And they're going to be your starters. I got the Eagles winning Washington. I want to know what you guys think about the game. I want you to tell me what you think about the Washington game, the Giants game. Let me know. Like, subscribe, and I'll catch you on the rebound.